Benji, I suppose, what was the message there to those 17 men that are right there tonight?
Well, it's two things. We're obviously disappointed with the result, but also proud of some of the things we can take away from that game. I thought we controlled the game for most parts of it, and then we let ourselves down with a few things. But all in all, like all the things we want to be better at, there were definite improvements. So we'll take the positives away. It's round one. We would have loved to win today, but we'll go back and work hard for next week.
What were you loving most in that, particularly in that first half? The way that they came out, their intent and their energy.
I thought the energy with our defence was fairly good. You know, we defended our try line there probably 6 or 7 sets in a row where we made errors, and that was a pleasing sign. I thought they fought really hard on our try line defence, and then just moments in the second half we probably would like to have back again. But in saying that, like, we can't change the result now, but we can work hard again for next week.
Jarome, what was it like for you out there? Obviously, first game in Tigers colours. You got in the field, you sort of like jumped and roared to the camera. Like, what was the experience like?
Yeah, just a raw emotion. Sort of comparing it to when I actually debuted in the NRL, sort of felt like that. It's been a big pre-season, and that emotion just all came out. Getting the opportunity to lead the boys out. A bit anxious leading up to this point. A lot of chatter around it, but definitely good to get the first hit out with the boys. A lot of improvement, but proud of how my boys went.
Is it almost a relief, Jarome? Like, after all the talk for the last however many months, to actually just get the first game out of the way for the Tigers?
A little bit. That first game is done now. Now I can just zone in on how we get better as a team moving forward.
Where, like, for all the talk about trying to help turn this club around and whatnot, did you sense signs tonight, I know it's your first game, but sense signs of improvement just in terms of like the way they defended maybe compared to previous years and whatnot, and just the energy that was out there?
Yeah, I think in particular that first half we showed a lot of resilience there. They had a lot of ball back into the half, and we done a good job to turn them away. Like Coach said, we lost a few moments in that second half which we need to be better at.
Terrell May was really impressive tonight. There was so much talk about him and the way that he conducted himself. Did you expect that from Terrell?
Yeah, that's why we signed him. I think Terrell's a bit of a misunderstood guy, and when you get to know him, like, he's so smart when it comes to footy and that. I think all the talk about him not actually loving footy was pretty false, because he actually loves it, and the only thing he said was he put his family before footy, which you can't begrudge him for, and I thought today he stood up and showed he's not mucking around coming here. He wants to lead the way and be our leader in the forward pack, and he was good.
I think, I was just going to say that I think he played like 66 minutes. Was that the plan, to play him for that long, or was it just like you had to keep him out there because he was going so well?
We planned to try and get him through the first 40, which he did. He got through pretty good, and then bring him off and put him back on at the end. So the minutes is irrelevant. It's just the quality that we get out of him. We don't chase stats or minutes. We want quality from him. But I thought he showed signs of some good things for us.
Also, like playing behind him, Jarome, he was making a lot of dents in that Newcastle line, particularly early on.
Yeah, it was awesome tonight. Drove into the game with him, and he was really keen to play. He was chewing my ear off. So the way he played, really shows what he's about this year, and we're going to need that from him.
Yeah, all our new guys were good. I thought Jack Bird, Royce Hunt had some really good touches, bit of a crowd favourite out there. But Skelton, really good. So there's some good things. It's hard to hide the disappointment because I thought we should have won. But again, you got to look at it, take the result out of it. Did we improve? Yeah, we did, but we should have won.
Jarome, then that he was chewing your ear off. Has Lockie Galvin been chewing your ear off? And what sort of partnership are you kind of building off the field with your halves partner?
Like I said before the game, this is the best training we're going to get, is putting games together and getting that experience. It was our first big test tonight, and we're not quite there yet, but we're going to be there.
Benji, you mentioned Jarome before, only his 9th game in the NRL. Does it feel like he's played more matches?
Yeah, it does. I honestly didn't even realise he'd only played 8 games or whatever it was, but we brought him here for a reason. Like, his carries out of yardage are really good for us, and he's trained really hard to get himself in the team, so we love having him.
Benji, you said there were a couple of key moments that kind of lost it for you. Can you elaborate on which points they were?